In the hot and deserts of Balochistan, far from busy cities, there is a silent land called Rekodik. At first glance, it looks like nothing but sand, rocks, and mountains. But under this empty-looking ground hides something that could change the future of Pakistan forever. It is a valuable treasure that countries around the world have their eyes on it. This treasure is not old coins or lost jewels. It is something much bigger, something the modern world desperately needs: copper and gold. Rekodik is in the Chagai district, close to the borders of Iran and Afghanistan. This is one of the largest gold and copper mines in the entire world. To understand why it is so important, you have to know what copper and gold really mean today. Copper is everywhere. It is inside the wires that bring electricity to your home, in the mobile phone you hold in your hand, in the cars on the road, and in the technology that powers electric vehicles. Without copper, we cannot build the future. Gold, of course, is used to make jewelry, but it is also used in computers, satellites, and even in space technology. Both of these metals are precious, not just for their price, but for how they shape our modern lives. Experts believe that Rekodik has so much copper and gold underground that it is worth billions and billions of US dollars. But here's the twist. For many years, this treasure just stayed buried. There were legal disputes and disagreements between Pakistan and foreign companies. The mine was locked away by disputes, and it seemed like nothing would happen. But now, after years of waiting, the project is back. And this time, it is bigger than ever. The plan is massive. Pakistan has joined hands with a Canadian company called Barrick Gold. Together, they are starting a project that will cost about $9 billion US dollars. It will take years to build, and it will need heavy machines, skilled workers, and extensive planning. The idea is simple: dig the metals, process them, and sell them to the world. The profits will be shared between Pakistan and Barrick Gold. If this is done right, it could bring more money into Pakistan than almost any other project in the country's history. But the value of Rekodik is not just in the money it makes. Think of what this money can do. It can build thousands of new schools so children in remote villages can study. It can improve hospitals so people get better healthcare. It can create new roads and bridges connecting faraway towns to big cities. It can provide clean drinking water in areas where people still fetch water from far away. It can create jobs for thousands of Pakistanis, not just in mining, but in transportation, engineering, construction, and many other fields. And when people have jobs, families have hope. The impact could go even further. More money means the government can invest in technology, clean energy projects, and research. Farmers could get better irrigation systems. Young people could get scholarships to study. And with better infrastructure, industries could grow, bringing even more income into the country. Some experts say that if Rekodik is handled properly, it could transform Pakistan's economy for decades. But here is another twist. The whole world is interested. Why? Because copper is one of the most important metals for the future. The world is moving towards clean energy. That means more solar panels, more wind turbines, more electric cars. And all of these need copper. Countries that control copper will have power in the new energy race. And Pakistan, through Rekodik, could become one of those powerful players. Even the United States is watching closely, because having access to copper is like having a ticket to the future economy. However, there are challenges too. Mining is not easy. If it's not done carefully, it can harm the environment, polluting water, damaging land, and affecting wildlife. The Reko-Dik area also needs strong security because Balochistan has faced instability in the past. And perhaps the biggest challenge of all, making sure the profit is used for the people and not just for a small group of rich individuals. If there is corruption or poor planning, this golden chance could slip away and the people might not see the benefits. Reko-Dik has a long history. Its name means sandy peak in the local language because of the sandy hills in the region. People have known about its minerals for decades. But for years, it was stuck in legal battles. At one point, the project was stopped for almost 10 years. Now, with the new deal, work has finally begun again. This is why there is so much hope and so much pressure to get it right. Standing today in that silent desert, it is hard to imagine the activity that will happen here. Giant trucks moving rocks, machines processing ore, engineers working day and night, all to bring out the copper and gold that could power the future. This project could be a turning point in Pakistan's history. But the question remains, will Pakistan make the most of this opportunity? Or will Reko-Dik become another story of missed chances? The answer will not come tomorrow. It will take years of work, planning, and honest management. But one thing is certain, beneath the sands of Reko-Dik lies more than just metal. It holds the possibility of a brighter future for millions of Pakistanis. And whether that future becomes real depends on the choices made today.